Okay, Sunday, November the 9th, 2008. David and I just got back from New Jersey with the 1987 Virago 535. We've had it running just a little bit in the back of the van, and we're going to see where it goes. There's the 87 Virago 535 fuel filter, or rather fuel pump. We removed it, stripped down, pulled the tank off the bike. It's been stored. Last time it was inspected was 1991, so we really don't estimate it to have ran much more beyond that. So it's quite a few years storage. We took the pump off. The pump looks to be new and in nice shape, but it's going to get flushed out. There's the filter. We're going to be shopping for a replacement item for that. Initially emptying out the tank, it got a ton of rust and gunk coming out of the tank. So we'll take a look at the bike and see where we're at with that. Alright, there's the tank removed from the bike. So we got a lot of rust and sediment out of it. Outside wise, it looks good. No real rust or anything else. Sending units look good and clear. And there's the hole that it fits in. It was a pretty straightforward removal. The only thing we got a little bit by surprise, had the back check on the manual, was the side cover here. Had to come off, had to be unbolted from the frame and then down below, and that bar comes out, and that's where the tank slides out of. Other than that, it was a pretty straightforward removal. Hopefully everything on the bike goes that easy. We cheated. We loosened the shocks and raised the suspension a little bit to help slide it out of that hole too. So that's where we're at with it today. First day home, Sunday, October 8th. A bit of a update here. It's a week later since we brought it home. Fuel tank was removed, as we showed you last week in the video. A little further check-in, some cleaning of the pump, checking everything out. We found out, no big surprise, that the carburetors were pretty gunked up. So here we are with the carburetors removed. We pulled them off last night. Again, it was a pretty straightforward removal, no big deal. Alright, and here's our carburetors removed from the bike. What we're dealing with right now is we have some seriously stripped out screw heads here from the previous owner's attempt. We were able to get these out. These are still in pretty nice shape. This side here is giving us a little bit of difficulty. We're working on it though. Saturday, November the 29th. We just had a nice Thanksgiving here on Thursday. Cold, about 25 degrees outside this evening. And the Virago project is moving right ahead. We started going in the opposite direction today. We started putting things back together. The shop did a real nice job of the tank, getting it finished up. They delivered that to me Wednesday. And had a little free time today, and we started fitting it back into the frame. And there it is, about 90% of the way back in. We have her all bolted up, start redoing the wiring. Tomorrow we're going to put in the battery box and reconnect all the electrical connectors and put the fuel lines on. Shop did a real nice job with the tank. Antonini radiator over in Pottsville. Steamed it all out. I guess the acid cooked it, but it's nice and twinkly inside. Put a nice coat of paint on the outside of it for us. We polished up the flanges where the sending unit connects, and didn't have to use a new O-ring. Couldn't find one of those, but put it back together, and we had no leaks. So we were able to go right ahead and reuse that. That's all in there and sealed up. Tank looks real nice inside. That's the end of that. You also note that we have a bike lift we bought for it this week. Just got a little too difficult working on it, crouched over all the time, so we picked that up. It's made working on the bike real nice. "25 degrees outside. Nobody's really worried about taking it out for a ride right now, so we're just moving along at a real leisurely pace.